I am going to show you a tutorial on how to edit icons in a theme for your Winterboard. And I'm going to use the one to edit the Apple Store icon, or App Store icon. So first, I will show you how to get the images that we are going to edit. And as you notice, like I explained earlier, you're going to have your theme, and inside of themes you're going to have bundles, and inside of bundles you're going to have different folders, and this one's going to be called com.apple.appstore. And as you see, there's no images in here, so we're going to get some to put in there so we can edit them into a theme. So I'm going to open my file manager, which is iFunbox. We're going to select a device, navigate to Systems Applications. We're going to go into App Store, and we are going to take these icons and copy them to PC in this directory. So we will save, and we will do the same thing with these. We will copy to PC, and it'll be in the same application. Okay. So now, if you come back to your theme and open Bundle and App Store, there's your icons right there. Since we have this open, we will come into, we'll do calculator too, why not? We'll do calculator, what the heck. This is a small. We want the larger one, which is this one. So we will drag it to the desktop. And since we're going to need it later, we will just close it out. Now comes the part to edit. We will start with icon at 2x and edit with GIMP, which is your photo editor for Windows, which is free, which is another thing makes nice. Okay, now select it. So we have our icon that we're going to edit, the image name, which is icon at 2x, and it is a PNG file, which as you see over in the corner, it'll show you over here, which we're going to add a new layer. Keep the dimensions the same, or you can make it a little bit smaller, which we will probably make it a 14 by 118. Cancel now. New layer will keep it the same size, so it doesn't. We'll alter it later. Okay, now for a quick, simple thing, we're going to hit the pencil. I'm going to select your writing utensil. We're going to hit this. We're just going to do a rectangular line. As you can see, it's really small, so we are going to change the size to the width of the icon, which is 118.00, and enter. And now it's the same width. Then the ratio, which is the thickness of it, we will make that, let's do 12 pixels. There you go. Look pretty good. We're just going to keep it black right now. Let's see. I don't have my glasses, so it's going to kind of be off a little, just a tad smudge bit. There we go. And we'll create another one down here at the bottom, like so. Now we're going to flip it 90. 3.00, enter, and now it's standing straight up and down. And, oh, well, that's way off. Apologize about that. There, and there. Actually, we'll do this one a little bit farther over. My goodness. There. Alright. Now we will erase that little excess up here at the top to get rid of, and somewhere here at the bottom to get rid of, so that it doesn't make any funny looking designs. This is where it can get to be time consuming. Okay. Now, a little bit more up there. Okay. Now as you see, you have a black outline over your icon, which we're going to change. So right now you're going to stay in your layer that you're working with, which is the black box. We're going to go to filter, and you see there's a whole bunch of different things you can do. We're going to do alpha to logo. We'll do a 3D outline. Over here you can select different patterns. We're going to do a tile pattern, but you can kind of do different things if you want. And then you can change the blurriness and shadow and bump and all that good junk. But we're just going to keep things kind of simple. Okay. As you see, we have the actual icon itself. And then now the black bars have become these little pipe looking things with a bump map and a shadow. Which right now we're going to work on the bump map. And we're going to eliminate this black square in the middle and just leave the white bumper rings around. To do this, we will go to colors, color to alpha, and we will change the white to a black. Okay, and for some reason it doesn't want to get rid of everything. There. As you can see in the preview, eliminates all the black and just leaves the white. Voila. Now you have your highlighted section. Now we will do the shadowing. So we'll do the shadow box the same way. So we want to make sure it's selected. Come over to colors, color to alpha, and then we're going to change the white to a black. No. Right? Yes. We keep the shadow. No. That's where we're, no. I want to do black to white. There. Now we got it. To get rid of the white in the middle. So we want to eliminate the white. So, voila. Now we have our shadow and our bump. So we have our pattern, bump to kind of lighten it up, shadow to darken it down a little bit, and your icon. Voila. Now that don't look too cool, so we're going to come up to the pattern itself. And select these. Come over to here, and we're going to do colors. And we're just going to invert the colors, give it a nice little touch to match up with the icon kind of nicely. And voila. Now, you have all these. Now what we are going to do is we are going to come back to your theme here. You're going to create a new folder. And this one I like to call, you can either go through and do a PSD or you can do XCF. It's all the same. I just do PSD because then I know it doesn't do no funny stuff in the programming. So now we'll come up here and we will save as an icon at 2x XCF in the PSD folder. save. What that does is it'll save this setup so you can use it on other icons as kind of like a template. Okay, now this one right here, you're going to take these images and you're going to merge all the images into one. See? Voila. Now you only have one image. Now as you see, the image is a little bit bigger than what's shown. So in here you will go to layer and scale the layer. And this one will drop it down to like 114. Then it'll change your bottom one to 116 automatically, then scale. Boom. It shrunk the icon. So now you can add it in the middle here. Get it all squared up. Right. So. And you are done. Now we will take this, we will export it to bundles, keep up here, and then your App Store location, and as you see it will save it as a PNG file, so it will replace this one. So you're going to hit export, replace, and this is just going to say that it's compressing and saving, and so export. Now as you see, you close without saving, drop down, and when you open up your bundles, and you're at, voila, your image has been modified. How cool is that? Okay, now to make life a little bit easier, we will now come back to your PSD file or folder, and you'll click this to open, and then as you see you have all your patterns again, which is kind of nice. Now you come in here and you can open, and you'll come into your bundles, and then you'll select your next icon that you want to edit. So now we'll open that in this one, and this is a 148 by 52 image, where this one's a 118 by 20. So what you will do is you just take these patterns from here, take this pattern, drop it to there, take this pattern, copy it to there, and take your drop shadow and copy it to there. Now, we can get rid of this one because we're done. Now as you see, all these images are smaller than your actual app eye. So you want to go through, move pattern up on top again, and put your bump on top so that it all matches your other one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this layer, and you're going to scale the layer, and as you see, it's 148 by 52, so we're going to make this 146. See how it kind of brought it up the scale? Do the same with this layer. Scale its layer to 146 so it matches the other one. And we're going to take your drop shadow and bump its size up to match. So we will do 146, enter, and scale, and boom. Now everything's all matched up. Looks nice. And then all you got to do is export your image back to its location, replace, and export, and close without saving. See how much easier that was? No fancy stuff. Alright, now if you come into bundles and open this up, now you have these two icons altered. Now we will put them on your device using iFunbox. we will close out of the system. Come into apps. Now you'll go to raw file systems. Scroll down to var. Scroll down to stash and themes. Now you'll come to your theme you've been working on, and you will copy. Come into here and paste. Now as you notice, you'll have your ed mod theme with your files in there. And go back up to bundles, and you'll notice your two icons are in there. Now we will do a safe removal of the device, and you can close out your there. We'll unplug the phone, and as you see, we will focus in on this real quick. The Apple Store icon. We will go to settings and select Winterboard, then your theme, and then your theme you just uploaded in there. Then you'll go back, then you will respring your device. And once it gets done reloading, I'm sorry, mine's got a lot of stuff on it, so it takes a little bit. Okay, now wait for it to pop up. Now as you see, your icon is different. And that's it. You just do the same thing to your all your other images, and that's all it is. Enjoy.